Hey Cozy Crew, it's Jessica with Stay Cozy Creative Co. And yes, I still have my Christmas tree up and it is March. I will be taking it down soon, I promise. But today I'm going to be talking all about this chunky granny square pattern up here. So I'm going to be answering a specific question that I've gotten often, which is how do you close up that center hole? So that hole is specifically there. That's just the way that the pattern is. That's the way that the design is. I actually learned that pattern from another maker who, I can't remember their name right now, but I will link them in the description. But then my tutorial is all about how to hand crochet that with the chunkier yarn rather than traditional crochet with a hook and smaller string or smaller yarn. But answering that question today of how do you close up that center if you want to, either if you just prefer the look of it or if you're doing a pillow like I did and you just don't want that center to be open, what do you do? So you have a couple options and I'm going to show you how to do both of those, and then you can kind of decide what works best for you, either your skill set, your comfortability, or yeah, really just your preference. So let's get started. Oh, and I should also mention, thank you so much to those of you who have decided to be members on my channel. It means so much. I have 9 right now, which may not seem like a lot, but that feels huge to have 9 people who are financially supporting my Stay Cozy channel, being able to support me and the creative work that I do and the tutorials that I share with you guys and the teaching and all of that. So thank you so much, and thank you for everyone else who is just here. If this is your first video, don't worry, I have tons more on my channel that you can find, so you can subscribe to make sure that you don't miss anything new that I'm posting and putting out. So let's get started. Okay, so for this chunky granny square, we get started with a slip knot and then chain 5. So I might go a little bit faster than I do in my actual tutorial, since this is more showing you options rather than the step-by-step approach to it. But if you need more help with, say, this slip knot, like how I'm making right now, you can find my full tutorial on my channel to walk you through that. So we have our slip stitch, or slip knot, I mean, and then we're going to chain 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for the pattern, or for the tutorial that I shared, this is the size of the beginning chain that we use. And then we attach this into a circle, and then we actually make that first round of stitches through this center. And then we end up having this hole in the center. So one way that we can combat that and change it is by making this chain smaller. So I'm going to take away 1, 2 chains so that we have our first slip knot, and then 1, 2, 3 chains instead of those 5. And we're going to see if this is too small, because we are doing 16 stitches all the way around, so it might be that it's too tight, but we're going to see. Okay, so now we're going to connect our chain by folding it in half, connecting these 2 circles here, doing a slip stitch to connect them, and then chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. So we're going to find, this is our circle that we made right here. So it's quite a bit smaller than the original one in the tutorial. And now we're going to do 15 double crochet stitches all the way around. So we're going to see if they're going to fit or if it's going to be too tight. So I like to start my double crochet on the left side of this knot here. So I'm going to go into the center and then make sure I'm pulling my yarn around to the left side, and then finish my double crochet stitch. So there's 1, and we have to fit 15. So it's probably going to be tight, but let's see how it goes. There's 2, 10. Okay, so here I'm going to say this isn't going to work. Okay, because I only have 10, and then if I'm counting this first chain, 11 stitches. And I'm 1, running out of room. 2, if I squeeze these any tighter, then it's going to start making my design wavy, and I don't really want that. And I have a hole in the center still. So I'm actually going to stop here, rewind, and show you a different way. So now we're going to try and do a magic circle. So to be honest, I've never done a magic circle this big with the 16 double crochets, but we're going to see if it's possible. So to start out the magic circle, I start with the slip knot to kind of hold in place, and then this is where I begin my double crochet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, and we're still kind of running out of space here. So I just don't think that we're going to be able to fit all of them all the way around. And see how it's starting to roll like that? And that's because that center is really tight. And so I think it's just a lot to fit around the center like that. So I'm going to actually stop there, undo this, and we're going to try one more way. I think that the main reason that this isn't working is because 16 stitches is a lot to go through around in a circle, especially with this big chunky yarn. And so I think that what I'm actually going to do is start out with 8 stitches in a magic circle so that I can close it up more easily. And then I'm going to do a second round where I double the amount. So this will change the design a little bit, but I think that this is our most successful way. I'm guessing. This is my guess. So let's see what happens. So I'm going to do the magic circle here. And I didn't do this the first time, but I totally should have. So the slip stitch, and then I'm going to chain 1, 2. So I need that chain so that it's not pulling that first double crochet too tightly. And I guess if I'm going to be starting with 8 and then going up to 16, instead of doing a row of 8 double crochets and then 16 double crochets, that I probably can just do a round of 8 single crochets and then 16 single crochets, and it will more closely look like what I originally did. So I'm actually going to take one of these out. So I did the slip stitch and then chain 1, and then now I'm going to go straight into the center of that circle. Since I'm just doing a single crochet, I'm going to pull that through. So remember that chain counts as 1, and now I'm going to do 7 more so that I have 8 total in this first round. There's 2 single crochets. I keep wanting to do double crochets since I was doing so many of them, but there's 3 single crochets, and each time I'm just going to tighten this up a little bit more. 4, 5, 6, just a little tighter, 7. Okay, so I had my chain, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 single crochets. So that's 8 stitches all the way around. So now I can pull this tight, and there I don't have a circle in the center. And then now, since I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this will be 8, I'm going to do another round of single crochet stitches, but I'm going to increase to 16. So that means I'm going to do 2 in each stitch. So I'm going to go under this first stitch here and do a single crochet, and then a second single crochet. And I'm going to do that same thing in the next one. So under here, do 2 single crochets, and then here, 3 single crochets. Sorry, 2 single crochets, but in my third spot. And then here in my fourth spot, I'll do 2 more. Then my fifth spot, 2 more. In my sixth spot, 2 more. In my seventh spot, 2 more. And then my eighth one, 2 more. Okay, and then at this point in my tutorial, I changed colors, and you can see this looks just so much better. It closes up that center. We can either tuck in this tail, or we can light it with the lighter and get it connected there so it doesn't come undone. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this would be our 16th one. So what we would do here, which I'm not going to do because, well, I guess I am going to use this on something else. So I'll show you. So we're going to cut this, undo that there, and then attach to this one by going under and then back around and through. And then that should give us our 16 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So now we're at our same starting place as we were by using the original tutorial. And you don't have a hole in the center. So thanks for experimenting with me, because that was really good to try it out and see what worked best. All right, so here is a close-up of that circle that we just made. And I've been thinking about this for a while, and it was really good just to actually tangibly try the different ways to see what it would look like, because obviously in practice, doing 16 double crochets into one center is almost impossible to close up. And so this building blocks of starting small and then getting bigger definitely was a better option. So if you're looking to do the chunky granny square look with the big sunburst pattern, then I would recommend doing it this way, where we did 6 single crochet stitches in the round and then increasing to, doing 8 single crochet stitches in the round and then increasing to 16 after that. So I hope that this was helpful. If you have other questions, please leave them in the comments. I'm sure you aren't the only one who has them, and I'd be happy to do my best to answer those. And thanks again for being here. I'm Jessica with Stay Cozy Creative Co. And until next time, stay cozy, creative, and kind.